2014 DCCK Utah trip. Heading out of Independence on our way down to Fish Lake, Utah. We got Spike driving. He's the only one with a tag. Got his co-pilot John. Mike is our camp bitch. Finally made it to Fish Lake Lodge. So here's kind of the picture of all the lodges here. Here's our little tiny cabin. You see Spike's pickup out in front. The one on the right here is the bigger pickup Ford there. He also had the tag and was from Oregon. As far as we know, he didn't tag out, but had some opportunity. The store here, you can see the yellow sign on the store. We had to stand underneath that sign to get cell phone calls out. A little bit of the mountain range there that we hunted up in those meadows and the aspens. And as we round the corner, this is Fish Lake. I suppose we had some good Mackinaw fishing. We never got to do any, but wanted to. Bulls bugling on that other side of the lake quite often. Deal too.
Bugling.
This is our first morning out scouting. Never been to this unit before. And 2 miles out of camp, we find this nice 6-point and about another dozen of his buddies, all 5 and 6 points. Great start to our Fish Lake, Utah hunt. Seeing dozens and dozens of 6-point bulls, opening morning finally came, and we had a plan to go after a nice 360 plus inch bull we had seen the day before. That morning he was bugling his head off. Unfortunately for us, this morning he wasn't. We did catch up with him once, but he took his cows and got the heck out of town. We did see a few other bulls in the bottom of this meadow, but nothing worth shooting. We weren't too far behind this bull, as you can tell by the fresh wallow we found that morning.
Alright guys, we're heading in for our evening hunt of the first night. We saw a bunch of elk up on the mountain here. Had a pretty long hike. Pan over here. We're going to the top bowl up there. Alright. There's where we're going to be. There were elk over here, down in here, and then off to the edge way over here. Quite a few bowls, so we'll see.
After finally making it up to the top of the mountain, we took about a 3-hour rest where we just sat and listened to bugle after bugle. Here we are, finally sneaking down on the bulls. There were 7 bulls down below here bugling and fighting with each other. All 5 and 6 points. We don't have any video of them, but nothing worth shooting that day. Well, that's the end of day 1. We saw a lot of bulls, but nothing worth killing. The next 2 days were similar. Lots of bulls, but just small 6s and 5s. Here's a few pictures of what we saw the next few days. On day 4, we finally found the bull we wanted, up on this hillside, about 1,000 yards away. There's a bunch of cows and 2 bulls, 1 5-point and a nice big 6-point. Spike and John are on their way up to kill this bull, and Mike and I stayed back to video. It's a little grainy due to the distance, but you get some good video of how big this bull was.
Oh, I got him. Got him on video right here, buddy. He's up and to the right.
How far up?
75 yards up and right in the tree. Just poked his head up. Holy mother.
This was Mike and I's first glimpse of this big bull. We were both in shock at how wide and tall he was. He had the best wails of about any bull we'd seen this trip. As you can tell by the video here, he's a very upset bull and raked every tree he came across. We got a little bit of video of him here, and then we had to cut the camera off because it rained so hard that we could no longer see him up on the hill. But it finally broke and we were able to get this kill shot on video, and it was nothing but enjoyment for all of us.
He just got shot. He's standing there. He smoked him. He smoked him! He just fell over. Holy shit! Woo-hoo-hoo! Woo!
I got it.
I know.
He's down.
Yeah, he fell.
Yeah, he's no moving. Wait a minute.
He's probably... You really got that on video?
I did.
Awesome. How cool is that? He just smoked a stud. He just smoked a stud.
Well, after Spike hammered that bull, the storm moved back in and rained the rest of the night. Due to that, we didn't get any more video of the bull or of our celebration. The next morning, we started back up the hill, cameras rolling, to get the rest of the meat down the mountain. Well, we finally made it back up to the bull, and as you can tell by the camera as it pans around here. We were lucky to make it out the night before alive in the dark and rain. This is just a super steep rock avalanche chute. It's just an ankle killer. But we made it, and we're packing out the first load. So after we got Spike's bowl packed out and cleaned up, we decided to go out one last time for an evening scout and look at some bowls and take some pictures. We rounded the corner, and 100 yards off the road was this giant 7x7. In our unit, ready to kill, but no tag left to do it. Hopefully next year I'll have a tag and this bull will be mine. He was by far the best bull we saw this trip.